The Church of Joe Stone podcast, and I started the show wrong, but it really don't matter.
This is the Church of Joe Stone podcast.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. Watch me for a second.
Welcome. This is a campaign. This is our campaign. Yeah. Welcome to the Church of Joe Stone podcast. Come on in and sit down and kick your seat back. We got a lot to talk about, and you know I spaz. See, this the people showing, yeah, I'm gonna get a bag. But we gon' kick the truth first and make these mad. Politics, news, trending topics, yeah, I do all that better than everybody that do all that. Wait, this is
live election show, guys. Are y'all ready?
Welcome to the Church of Joe Stone.
Are y'all ready for the live election show?
Come on in and sit down and kick your seat back. We got a lot to talk about, and you know I spaz. See, this the people showing, yeah, I'm gonna get a bag. But we gon' kick the truth first and make.
How y'all doing tonight? It's the live election show. Make sure you hit that share button, drop your city and your state down below so I can shout you out. Welcome to the show. We missed you. Let's get into it tonight, man. What's up, Cody? What's up, Chris? What up, Gabriel? I'm sorry, Gabriel, I was late tonight. That's my bad. Can y'all hear me? Because I can't hear myself in my headphones. Check one, check one. Okay. I couldn't hear myself in the headphones. My bad. Let me turn.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, everything's clear. Cool. I just need to turn my headphones up. All right, so wait, that's way better. Oh, thank you, Yasmin. Yeah, so let me start off the show with this. First of all, hit the share button. I'm in the comments. Drop your city and your state so I can shout you out. The phone lines are gonna be open all night. All night is the live in call show. I'm not kicking no stories tonight. I'm not doing I might do a few rants. I know how I like to get off tangents, but we're going to be going over the election results. We're going to be playing everything and showing y'all, what states are being lost and won, which ones turn red, which ones are blue, blah, 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 blah. We're going to be talking about that. But before I get into that, I want to announce I'm doing a $1,000 giveaway for the supporters. So Facebook has finally given me the monetization feature to add a supporter subscription to the page and to the show. So as you know, we do the show Monday through Thursday, 2 hours a night. And I may be adding other days to the show, but what I'm doing is starting an independent media company where you can actually trust the people who are making the media, because we aren't funded by big corporations. We're funded by the supporters. So I'm opening this up. It's $2.99 a month. If you watch the show more than twice a month, throw your boy $3, just to support what we're doing here so we can hire more staff. I hired one person. I want to hire a couple more people so we can, do bigger stories so that we can have more complex productions. We can drop more videos, get more information out, inform more people, entertain more people. It's $2.99 a month. Just go to my page. It's at the top of my page. Hit that button, become a supporter. And what I'm doing is after we hit the first 1,000 supporters, everyone that became a supporter is going to be eligible to win $1,000. So I'm going to be giving $1,000 giveaway now I don't know how y'all want to do it. I don't know if y'all want me to do $1,000 straight up to one person picked randomly, or like 5 people and we do like $200 a piece, or 2 people and $500 a piece. We'll talk about it in the group. But once you become a supporter, you join the group. And what I want to do is build a community of thinkers, build a community of people that want to be informed, people who are open to giving their opinion and listening to others. I want it to be an inclusive group. And I just want, and you get to be a part of the stories. You get access to the behind the scenes, special videos, special live shows. And I'm going to use this group to craft what goes on in the show. So if you want to be a part of the production process, and you want to be a part of keeping the populace informed, and you want to, support somebody who's just chasing their goddamn dreams, $3 a month, you can't lose. If you watch the show more than once a month, go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, $1,000. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we have 370,000 people follow me. So be one of the first 1,000. It's not going to be a lot of spots. They are going to go fast. If you are 1,001 or 1,002, you're not going to be entered to win. You won't have a chance to win the money. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Let me get to the comments. I know I've been talking a lot. Thank you, Franz, for sharing. Thank you, Noel from Washington, D.C., Artina from Houston. Thank you, Chris. My boy Scott said Trump 2020. Scott is Beacon Hills Fall. What's that? Kentucky? Is that Kentucky CT? Ronnie from San Diego. Cody, what's up? call in. Terriana. Look at Terriana. Call in 516-5. Look at you, girl. You know the number. 516-418-5645. Call in. We're going to be talking about it all night. So, there has been reports, and I reported on this last night, and that stores are boarding up. Stores are boarding up because they are worried about what is going to happen after the presidential election, regardless of who wins. If Donald Trump wins, will Black Lives Matter and Antifa disguised as Black Lives Matters go to, your favorite major city and tear some shit up? If Biden wins, will your favorite right-wing extremists go through your favorite city and tear some shit up or terrorize some minorities? I don't know. But what we have seen is increased civil unrest and militia groups from both sides antagonizing peaceful protesters and people who are just trying to get positive information out and help people vote. And we've seen it from both sides, violence from both sides, horrible rhetoric from both sides. And in this country, the one thing that we have to get straight and we have to understand is that at the end of the day, we're all Americans. Regardless of who wins, we are all one country. And I know that it is easy to forget that, especially when the media likes to paint everybody on whatever side that you're on. They like to paint the people on the other side as some type of evil, malicious, horrible individuals who are out to either take what is yours or to ruin your standard of life or ruin America in general. And that is simply not true. People are voting for whoever they believe is the best for their community, themselves, their families, and their country. I don't believe anybody is purposely voting because they want to destroy anyone. I'm not gonna say anybody. There's probably like a couple crazy people. But let's not let the far left and the far right get us off track and disguise the fact that we are all Americans and mislead us into believing that the worst of us represents the most of us. And I refuse to believe that. I believe the average American, whether he's a Donald Trump supporter or a Biden supporter, is the type of person who is simply trying to make an informed decision and simply trying to make sure they pick the best person for themselves. So you can't get mad at somebody for genuinely just trying to pick the best candidate that they believe is worthy of being president. You can't be mad at people for that on either side. So I hope that we can have some type of unity, some type of positivity tonight. I know it still is going to be my side versus your side, and I get it. Everybody wants to do that, but it's bigger than that. Okay, we got some people on the line. 248. I'm about to let you on. Hold on. 248, you on the line with Joe Stone. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. Yourself?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm enjoying this election so far. I think there's a lot of things that need to be addressed in the polling numbers that are coming into CNN, Fox, MSNBC, etc. And I think that we're seeing a lead with Biden, but we're not seeing a large amount of the big precincts reporting in some of these liberal and Republican-based states. I wouldn't say necessarily that we should be giving it to Biden anytime soon. I think Trump has the ability to turn it around, but at the same time, I have to give it to Biden. He may have some support that may get him some of these big electoral states. I'm not going to say I won't support Joe. If he wins, he'll still be my president. I'm gonna support him. But at the end of the day, I would obviously prefer Trump wins, just as I like his plans better as a president. But everybody needs to understand it shouldn't be one side or the other. Mm-hmm. If Joe wins, he's still going to be your president. Mm-hmm. If Trump wins, he's still going to be your president. I think that's something that a lot of America needs to accept.
You know what? I appreciate the sentiment, and I thank you for saying that. I think we need to put as much positive energy out as possible, and just encourage people. Like, yeah, I understand maybe your guy didn't win this time, but like you said, you would prefer Trump, but if Biden wins, that's your president. I think that's a great way to look at it, a positive way to look at it, and I hope that sentiment is something that everybody starts to kind of, I hope that people leave the fog of the pre-election hysteria. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was super excited. There's a pandemic and stuff going on. The media's hyping it up. I'm hoping that after the election, regardless of who wins, we'll finally get a break from ourselves and all the bad we have been. You know, just hopefully.
And the media has been wrong in a lot of things with COVID. You got so many different networks supporting all different things. It's like we got to see within the next year. It's still early yet. They're still rolling the clinical trials out for the testing and stuff. Mm-hmm. We need to see where it ends up in the next 365 days. No president, nobody is going to have a guaranteed plan to just eradicate COVID with the snap of their fingers. It's not how these kinds of things work.
Exactly. And I think that people, one thing that has bothered me about the Joe Biden campaign is how and I understand you're supposed to be trying to campaign to win. I just hate that people are so fooled by like the idea of Trump doing a bad job. Because like I said, now that is debatable regarding, because it's like it's a pandemic the likes of which we have never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Well, we've had things close to it, but you know, not on this scale and not something that shut down the country. So him navigating it, you have nothing to judge him by. If he had 1,000, because right, you know, the main talking point is 200,000 dead. And like I said, if it had been 150,000 dead, they still be saying he was a mass murderer. If it was 100,000 dead, they still be mad. If it was 50,000, it does not matter. But I mean, again, I'm not on either side. I'm just saying that's weird to me.
Well, like if you compare it to like back in the day, I mean, if you want to look at like when the Spanish flu came around, shit, they were holding Woodstock. Back during the Spanish flu. I mean, there were hundreds of thousands of dead back during the Spanish flu, but yet they allowed mass gatherings. Mm-hmm. So it's like at the end of the day, comparing to what these presidents are doing, it's a more intensive look at how we should be controlling this outbreak. Yeah. Whereas some people are like, oh, yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, but
No, I agree. I think that more people are becoming informed, and like I said, that's the whole point of the show, is to try to give alternative opinions and give people a voice. Like, you know, but I thank you, man. Let me see who else wants to call in. I appreciate you. Make sure you call in again. We'll be here. So I'll see you next time, man. Thank you so much. Again, the number is 516-418. 5645. Call in, guys. The phone lines are open. Let's see what's going on right now in the world. So right now they have what? Let's see. Does this have sound? Let me turn it up. Let me see if we got some sound going. Nah, this don't have no sound. Let's look at what the news is saying. So this is a guy named Latimer Crowder. He's a Republican Trump supporter guy, and he's doing his own live stream. Let's tap in and see what's going on.
Those roll votes out in China, they're like, man, fuck Beijing. But back to America. I'm with you on Minnesota. I do think Michigan goes Biden. I'm not a fan. And I'm not necessarily that's reflective of the actual populace, but just the voters who are going out there. But I did see Florida, of course, Texas, of course, North Carolina going to Trump.
Okay, and you? So I picked Minnesota. I picked Pennsylvania, and then obviously the other states. I thought Arizona was solid.
You guys are out of your mind, I think.
No, hold on. So
if you think Minnesota goes red, but Michigan and Wisconsin don't, that's what's crazy to me.
I thought it was going to be a toss-up between those three. I thought one of those at least would go red, and I picked Minnesota for fun. Because I didn't figure anybody else would.
This isn't about picking for fun. Do you know the consequences if you're getting shot in a bulletproof vest? Do you understand?
That's like
I'll take a gun.
You know the consequence of this? You're gonna get killed. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what CBS is saying.
And it's suburbs than Hillary Clinton did 4 years ago. Is that what you're seeing?
So start in Hamilton, okay, and that's better than Hillary Clinton, okay. So that's part of it. All right, but you go out to Butler County. That's a suburb.
Todd, you got anything you want to say?
Okay, there's Biden. There's Hillary Clinton.
So he's doing a little better.
10 points better. So the short answer to that is yes. Is it enough? We'll see. Because the other part of the state that I would point you to is up north around Cleveland. And it's these areas up around Cleveland I'm going to show you a lot of the way that is trending.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the
politics,
show.
but this is getting a little in the weeds, so maybe broaden us back out, John.
Well, the only thing I would say is that in all these counties, in Hamilton, Cuyahoga, there's only 50 some odd % in, right? And does that take us back to
my bad, Ty? I had accidentally
storyline from the evening?
It does indeed. It does indeed. So, like Cuyahoga, for example, 52% in, still over 300,000 votes left.
Yeah, hit that share button.
And that's really the way you do the math right now. What's remaining, and what does a trailing candidate need to catch up? That was you who called in.
And for Trump in Ohio, the narrative seems to be from the data that it's the white,
Camden, I'm gonna check it out.
Non-college educated men who are sticking with him and really being led by his appeal on the economy, the perception that he is stronger for them in that Rust Belt state. It may be a perception, given that many of the trade deals he promised over the past 4 years were only partially delivered on. Right? He got the new North American free trade deal, but anything outstanding with China, he hasn't delivered on. But it's the promise, and it's something Joe Biden had hoped to eat away at.
We've got some exit polls coming up from the states of Ohio and Michigan that's going to tell us how many of these voters are breaking. Coming up, we'll update the state of the race. You're watching CBS News 2020, America Decides.
Okay, fuck CBS. No offense, guys. So Joe Biden is up 122 to 92 electoral college votes. Texas is red right now, but I don't think it's completely in. It's close as hell, though. Texas is close. Jesus, what are y'all doing out there in Texas?
Do you think that the president
what is going on? Everybody moving to Texas. They're trying to
duty troops.
Face the questions you want answered.
Did the CDC let the American people down? Tell me about the decision. When was it made? Who made it? What is the next area that you are concerned about? What does that mean for the risk of reinfection here in the United States?
You
bring up a very good point, Margaret.
Margaret, that's a great question. Texas.
Face the Nation with Margaret Brennan.
That is crazy.
CBS.
You know how much the people got to be tired of Donald Trump to do that shit.
Right now.
That's crazy.
We got something crazy.
Let's see what else we got. Wyoming, Donald Trump, Colorado, Biden,
yes, it's my
New Mexico, Biden, North Dakota, Donald Trump, South Dakota, Donald Trump, Nebraska, I'm sorry, Donald Trump, Kansas, Biden.
Look through a telescope
Georgia's where I'm at. In Georgia, we are 55.8 Donald Trump. I'm sorry. Georgia is 56.2, so it looks like he's gonna get Georgia pretty handedly. Florida, let's see what Florida looks like. Okay, so it looks like, wow. You know, so people were criticizing Donald Trump for not spending more time campaigning in Florida when Biden was dumping crazy tons of money into Florida to try to win it over. And it looks like Donald, and they were criticizing him because he went on the campaign trail and went to some other places and wasn't spending as much money in Florida. But, you know, it looks like, hey, Donald Trump was right. It looks like he's going to win Florida pretty easily. 91% of votes have already come in. So it looks like he's going to win pretty easily. So I guess he wasn't wrong. It looks like he was right about that. Texas only, wow. So Texas actually could still turn blue. Only 64% of the votes have been reported. So Texas may still turn blue. It's only a 0.5% difference between Texas and wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh man. Unheard of. Now the crazy part is,
hi everyone, I'm Elaine Quijano.
Donald Trump is winning the popular vote right now.
Polls have started closing in dozens of states as
because everybody thought that he would be losing
the
popular vote
of the 2020 election.
Like he lost the popular vote last time.
Most of the early battlegrounds are still considered
let's see what else we got.
Between President Trump and Joe Biden.
Drop your states down and we'll go over your states.
Drop your state
down. And again, the phone lines are open 516-418-5645. Let us know who you're voting for and why. And also, we want to know, give us your opinion on the election. Tell me some of the things you've seen. We're kicking it tonight, man. It's the People's Show. Call in. Again, we're doing a $1,000 giveaway for the first 1,000 supporters. So if you want to become a paid supporter, support the show. You appreciate what we do. Like I said, if you watch the show at least twice a month, it's $2.99 $2.99 a month just to show your support. Help us out here. Independent media, support independent media, objective media,
is that
and like I said, join our community of free thinkers.
That's important, obviously, because that's one of the states that went away from Hillary Clinton, that had gone for
again, like I said from the beginning, this is not my campaign. This is our campaign. Now it's time to prove
trying so hard to woo back. So
all you gotta do is go to my page.
Towards Biden
there's a little box with the button,
now, the other thing that's very important to the Democrats and Republicans
but anyway, phone lines are open 516-418-5645. I'm in the comments, y'all. Let's do this.
As you know, Democrats are trying to win
says Obama 2020. I don't know.
They're defending those seats as incumbents, so that helps them out a little bit. Republicans right now a little bit ahead in that count. 6 Senate seats now projected to go towards Republican candidates, 5 to Democrats. As you see, they're basically all the incumbents. Let's go ahead and run down those for our viewers. Let's start off. Let's start with the Republicans. In South Dakota, Mike Rounds, solid South Carolina projection there. Let's go next, Kentucky.
I literally don't know.
Kentucky, Mitch McConnell looks like is assured of his seat there. And what's interesting about this is obviously Mitch McConnell trying to maintain his position as majority leader. So we know at least he's going to be seated in the Senate. It looks like whether or not he's able to still control the Senate is still a question. In Oklahoma,
I don't know.
Senator Jim Imhoff.
Camden said, "How you gonna feel if you meet him and he smells your children?"
In Tennessee.
Oh, goddamn.
We got Bill Hagerty in West Virginia.
Gabriel says you leftists only talk about the pandemic.
Capito.
Educate yourself deeper than that and make an educated vote rather than opening your mouth and showing the lack of knowledge you carry.
On the Democratic side,
Gabriel, man,
we have New Hampshire.
We trying to be positive tonight, man. Chris said Texas will always be a red state. We're going to find out today, goddamn.
Primary battle, as you know, assured of his Senate seat there. In Delaware, Chris Coons.
Kelly says the West Coast will go to Biden. Let's see.
There in New Jersey. Cory Booker also looking to maintain his seat. And finally, the one that just came in right now.
I'm just reading some of the celebrity stuff. We won't have the vote count.
We do not have that yet. But we're going to be watching it. As you know, it's all a
fluid
situation.
These are updates. Check this out.
It definitely is.
We're doing live, just digging into some shit.
So much for taking us through some of the data tonight. We're going to check back with you throughout the course of the evening.
Georgia.
Now, in the battle for the Senate, we want to let our viewers know we're keeping close track of that. I'm sorry, control room, say it again.
Pipe burst in a room.
Okay, there we have it. So CBS News projects that John Hickenlooper is the winner, Democrat. For that Senate seat in Colorado. Now, why does that matter? Because we know, of course, as Lana just pointed out, there is a question about whether or not Democrats will be able to, whether Republicans will be able to retain control over the Senate and whether Democrats will be able to flip it. So here now, you have John Hickenlooper, the winner in Colorado. So we're going to continue to bring you CBS News projections as they come in.
They don't have any. They don't have a projected time. So what we're looking at is this is the thing, and this is what they were saying. We might have a situation where we don't know who the president is for a few days. 516-418-5645. I don't think we'll have a winner tonight. What do you think? I don't think we're gonna have a winner tonight. I think we're gonna watch this shit, go to sleep, and then
our team of CBS News campaign reporters on the ground.
I don't think we're happen tonight.
Joins us from Pittsburgh,
Here's another post. Election results may be
is in Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan, and Lecrae Mitchell is
with
in
election
Tampa,
results
Florida.
With the increase in voting by mail, there might be a delay in the announcement of election results. This means you could
Pennsylvania
encounter unconfirmed claims that a candidate has won their race. So that means that they don't know who's going. They don't know what the hell's happening. They don't know nothing. We ain't gonna know till tomorrow. So whatever. This is the thing. So even if we kick it all night and we see that
well, Elaine, I've been at a lot of Trump rallies recently because he has been here quite a lot.
We can already see, even though tonight we can hang out and we can get whatever, we can enjoy the election night.
Every one of
at the end of the day, we're not going to be able to. We're not going to know what's going on,
except for one who is going to be out of state, who's voting absentee, which in Pennsylvania that's a different
We're not going to know.
That is with an excuse.
The results until probably a couple days. So don't get your hopes up too much. So whatever candidate
said that they're
actually
vote by mail,
what's the word?
And they said
Whatever
that was
candidate actually
they don't
becomes
trust it. They just want to be there. They want to see that they're
president,
going to get in.
Or gets announced to become the president tonight.
Democrats
That might not be the case in 2 days. So they may say Joe Biden wins tonight, and in 2 days all the votes come in and we find out Donald Trump won. And the other way around as well, especially because
it really is a split. And that's part of the reason that we could very well see
from the Democrats
Donald Trump pull ahead at some point tonight, and then
targeted than the Republicans. And the Republicans tried to
becomes less, or
use scare tactics in order to. I'm not going to say scare tactics.
His lead.
Well, yes, scare tactics. Half of it was. Half of it may have been legitimate concerns. The other half of it may have been scare tactics. But it's definitely trying to use the situation to his advantage and try to stop mail-in voting or discourage it or create distrust in mail-in voting. But I think that plan may be what hurt the Republican Party the most, because the Democrat Party, especially during this pandemic, focused on their mail-in ballot campaign, and that's a big deal. So, and I think that's going to be a big part of Joe Biden's win is this mail-in campaign, which is crazy in 2020 that a mail-in campaign is going to maybe what wins it, not social media, not goddamn television, or goddamn mail, nigga.
Because all counties are not handling them exactly the same. None of them can be used.
I don't know, Todd, what you think about everything?
Playing out in the coming days.
Y'all hit that share button while y'all watching too.
That extension that I talked about, the 3-day extension, Donald Trump, his campaign talked about appealing.
It's going to be a lot of people upset either way.
The state Republican Party has appealed it.
Yeah, I know who I'm voting for.
We could very well get a decision from the U.S. Supreme Court.
Trump will be 20.
You ain't scared. You ain't
All right, well,
okay, so
look, turn to you next.
So look, guys, I got two hosts. I got
a been reacting to the coronavirus precautions at the polls.
I got a host for Monday and Tuesdays.
Well, I'll tell you, Elaine, I was at the Pinellas County, one of the polling sites in Pinellas County today. Pinellas County being one of 4
Wednesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and she is pro-Trump. So that's what I'm saying, man. We objective over here. We got 2 days where I got a pro-Trump person on the line. We got 2 days where we got a host that is, anti-Trump. So look, man, we all. I'm trying to tell you, we out here doing it. That was magic. I ain't even playing that shit.
Waving flags and signs today,
so let me share this shit.
I'll tell you, I spoke to some Trump supporters who didn't have on masks and who seemed to be comfortable without those masks on. What I have heard, what I have been reporting at different rallies throughout the past few weeks here in the state, in particular, even with senior voters here, is that when it's an outdoor event, they feel comfortable to not have their mask on sometimes, and if a person doesn't feel comfortable not having it on, they say
check this out. We got another more commentary.
I will say that this tracks with what we've seen in the state. Florida has continued to be one of those states that has lifted most of its COVID-19 restrictions. You saw at the end of September, Governor DeSantis signed an executive order that, for the most part, allowed a lot of different businesses and restaurants to get back to operation. And so what we've seen here in these past few weeks, even with this election, is that some people are comfortable not having it on. And we've seen that in rallies, like I said, but also at polling sites like the one that I was at today.
Now see, this is the type of thing I'm talking about. The coronavirus is what the campaign was all about this year, because that's what the Democrats made it about. And I mean, I guess maybe there's no way for it to have been anything else, considering the climate and considering the fact that we're still in the middle of a pandemic. But so what we see here is CBS did an exit poll, and they said U.S. efforts to contain coronavirus are going, and they let people give their opinion. So very well, 21%, somewhat well, 32%, somewhat badly, 13%, and very badly, 31%. So what we can see is 44% of people think he did, think the U.S. is doing between below average and horrible. And then you have 32% of people, 53% of people who think it is going either above average to great. So actually, this is a surprising poll. Because I would not think that the majority of people think that we're doing better than average and great. That's positive. Okay. So that means that all the scare tactics that they've been using on Americans haven't been working that great. It seems like people, for the most part, are doing okay with this. And even with 13%, now there is a strong 31% that thinks very badly. I'm about trying to be funny. They all got to be Democrats. Not even also, it is not a shot because I'm not a Republican. I'm just saying they got to be Democrats only because that's the Democrat running campaign. I mean, the campaign platform is coronavirus is going to kill us all if we don't get Joe Biden in office, basically. So that's what's happening right now. Let me get to the comments. And the phone lines are still open. Feel free to call in 516-418-5645. We're going to be talking all night, kicking it, going through. If you got anything you want to show, any articles or whatever, inbox them to me. We'll go through it. Drummond says Trump 2020. Drummond says Biden 2020. I guess he don't give a shit. What else we got? How you doing, friends? Thank you for the hard eyes. Calandra Thompson says, I hate to say it, but it doesn't look good for us Democrats. Well, y'all winning right now. At least not in Texas. I mean, France says, we the people are still and will be one nation. We need to remember the united we stand, divided we fall. So regardless who wins, this is our America. Thank God. And you know what's so crazy is that today I was thinking about where I was going to do a video about, basically like a video saying it's all going to be okay. Don't worry about the election. We all are one. We got to blah, 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 blah. Kind of like how I started off the rant for the show. And I distinctly remember 4 years ago when I was really just starting out that I made a video when Trump won because everybody was scared and crazy and the climate was so like depressed. People was like genuinely worried and terrified. Like it was a very bad time because nobody really, I think there was a large part of the population that wanted Trump to be president. And then there was a large part of the population that didn't think that he even had a chance because we all knew Hillary was going to win. So we never thought Donald Trump was an actual candidate. Like everybody thought it was a joke in, what was that, 2016. And he won and it shocked the world. And so I made a video basically telling it, and I wish, in fact, I wonder if I could find it, telling everybody to calm down, chill the fuck out. It'll be all right. and over the next 3 years, things were more or less all right. Trump did some cool things and gave us a great economy until the pandemic hit, and it was cool. And I think it's going to be the same thing. Regardless of whoever wins, man, America has handled worse than Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Regardless of what side you on, nigga, we can handle it. Americans are tough. America is tough. We will be able to withstand everything. And the last time y'all was scared, it worked out okay. So I'm just feeling like, hey, we're all still here. For the most part, there has been no world war. And again, we were all doing pretty goddamn good until the pandemic hit. So again, don't let the anxiety of the election tonight and the hype get you so twisted up that you are not, that you're seriously worried about the future. Don't let it be that big of a deal to you because it's really not. We'll be fine. It is just a presidential election, guys. Relax. What she say? We should all be getting lit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all need to start calling in so I can smoke. I'm gonna light up, man. In a minute, I'm gonna be this bitch hotter than hell, but we gonna kick it. Look at Terriana Jackson, man. Let me see. I'm gonna say this up here. I'm gonna put, since Terriana on her shit tonight. Terriana got an opinion. 516-418. Oh shit, it went away. My bad. I don't know how to make this shit stay. All right. Got an opinion. 516-418-5645. The phone line's open. How the hell? See, this is the shit that make me mad. How in the hell y'all gonna sit here? Oh, let me see if I can pull up Instagram. Because that'd be cool if I don't really care that much, to be honest with you. I'm about to post some shit. I don't care that much. All right, let's see the rest of this video. I'm curious.
And Lecrae, you say,
hit that share button if you're watching. Hey, and if you're a part of some groups, help us grow, man. Share me in a couple of your groups, man. Your favorite groups, if they'll allow it. Share me in some groups. Let's get some people in here. Let's turn up tonight, guys. Yeah, we're kicking it. Call in 516-418-5645. I want to know who you voted for. I want to know. Why you voted for who you voted for. I want to know what you think about the election, how you think things are going to play out. Are you worried about violence in the streets? Are you worried about civil unrest? What do you want to tell the world? What do you want to talk about? I'm here for you. 516-418-5645. Y'all don't play with me tonight, because last night y'all was all in this bitch calling and blowing the lines up. Don't be, well, when I'm trying to get my goddamn stories off. But when I'm not getting stories off, when I'm here to just kick it and let you call in, that's when y'all want to take y'all time calling in. God damn it. Yesterday, I couldn't get none of the stories. I got 2 stories off. I had 10. But anyway, let's watch some of this.
Polling machine issues in Scranton. Did the delays there have any impact on voter turnout?
Not on voter turnout, Elaine, but it did have an impact on when polls closed there. That is the only place in the...
First of all, this guy talks so fucking weird. I don't even know who he is. I just heard him talking right now, and he just sounds like he sounds like he's trying to sound like a white guy. He sounds like how you expect a white guy to talk, but like he's trying to talk like, yeah, guys, yeah. Like, the fuck is this? But no, somebody said in the comments something funny. Jakari said, I voted for Sleepy Joe because we both like to sleep. What the fuck? All right.
State that we're aware of where polls did not close at 8 p.m. 2 precincts based in the same elementary school there held off for an extra 45 minutes, the same amount of time.
I'm gonna be dipping off camera smoking.
Machines were shut down just to make sure that everyone got through. But from reports on the ground there, they were not overwhelmed even withstanding that. But I would point out, Elaine, that reports there and in neighboring Luzerne County say that there was huge turnout. I mean, this is anecdotal. This is based on just lines and what was expected. But these are counties that were traditionally Democratic. Lackawanna, where Scranton is, was still Democratic in 2016, but that have really been shifting red. Luzerne, next to it, where Wilkes-Barre is, accounted for the vote swing there, accounted for more than half of President Trump's margin of victory in the state. So those are places where if there is big in-person turnout, it's going to look good tonight for President Trump. But we have to keep in mind, there's going to be places like Philadelphia, which has over 400,000 mail-in votes already to count, that they're going to be counting for days to come.
Yeah. All right. In our final minutes here, Lecrae, I want to go back to you.
So that is an actual confirmation that regardless of what happens tonight, we will not know who the president is. We'll have a guesstimation, but it genuinely does not, it doesn't really mean anything. Whatever they tell us tonight is going to be a guess, because they will not be able to count all the mail-in votes. So I wonder what people think of the conspiracy theory regarding the mail-in voting. Matter of fact, I might pull up some of that while we sitting here kicking it, because I really want to dig into that, because I heard that there was some truth that there may be some tampering or some election tampering or some potential for election tampering with mail-in voting, but I do not know enough about it for me to give an opinion. I am the first one to tell you when I don't know some shit, so I can't give you a real opinion. But yeah, thank you so much, friends. Make sure you join, become a supporter on my page, friends, so I can get you in the group. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Camden says trying too hard. Who's trying too hard? Oh, trying too hard to talk. I just love how this guy talks. All right. Well, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm getting lit. Hey, Ty, you getting lit? I'm getting lit.
You in Florida, any reports of any kind of issues at all, or what have you been hearing with respect to how Election Day has gone in the state?
Well, earlier today, but one of the first briefings that Secretary of State Laurel M. Lee gave, she talked about how, for the most part, things were on track and things have been moving smoothly. What we've seen in the later part of the day here is that in Osceola County, for example, there has been a report of an internet outage that could cause a delay in when election results are announced. And so our CBS affiliate in our
I have a question. Please, somebody call and let me know this. I know some of y'all smarter than me. Some of y'all smarter than me. Let me know this. Is this a thing? why does it seem like this election had so much fucking things going wrong? I have watched like 6 or 7 things where like polling stations are going down and like floods and all. I've seen all kind of things today around all these like polling places. I mean, I'm so there's like drive-through voting. It's been a lot of things going on with voting. Is that something normal? Is this normal? Like she's saying that, well, like what the hell? Why is there all these issues tonight? Like this is the most important night of our country. Logistically, you guys haven't been spending time considering how this is going to play out and making sure that there's no snags in each particular part of the country where people are voting. This is our electoral process. Shouldn't we have our shit together? You motherfuckers got 4 years to figure this shit out on where to vote and how to vote and where we gonna put these people and how to do it efficiently. And you telling me pipes busting and niggas lights going off because you ain't pay your bill. Like, what are you doing? What is going on? It just seems weird. I don't know. Is this normal? I don't know. Maybe this is regular election night stuff and things come up and you got a lot of moving parts and everybody's just doing their best and things happen. Maybe that's a thing. But it just seems like there's chaos. And you can't blame this on fucking Donald Trump. Janice said it's Russia. Martinez said you should have kept your ass there. Oh, no, you talking about you should have kept your ass there. Universal saying, nah, fuck y'all. This isn't going to be easy this time. Facts. I saw them talking about it on Fox News yesterday, saying that Pennsylvania historically is known for voter fraud, that Trump has to win by like 5% higher margin just to allow for the fraud. That's pretty messed up. Wow. First of all, hold on, Kelly. You got that shit from Fox. So we can't trust Fox. I'm going to look into it and then I'll report on it because you could trust me. I ain't going to lie to you. But I don't know if that's true. Again, 516-418-5645. Who did you vote for? Why did you vote for them? What do you think is going to happen after the election tonight? Are you hopeful? Are you scared? How are you feeling? Call in. Tell me what's going on. What do you think? 516-418-5645. We getting litty tonight. I only fuck with King Palms. I'm a King Palm type of guy, but I'm just chilling, man. It's all bull crap, just adding suspense to the voting results. What the hell is going? Oh no. Oh man, hold on, guys. We have technical difficulties. Sorry, guys. We have some the hell just happened to the stream? Hold on, guys. So I got to go to my FaceTime camera. I'm so sorry about this. This is highly unprofessional. Don't know how that happened. Something must have got unplugged today. I'm going to let this play for a second. Let me fix this problem. Matter of fact, I'll do this. Give me a second. I got to fix some shit. Because here we go. All right, here you go.
You guys, if you have an opinion, please call in.
They're not listening tonight. I don't know what it is. Last
Orlando
night they was
reported
buzzing.
That we are working to independently confirm ourselves. But, it is worth noting, Elaine, as we talk about Florida, as we talk about the history here, this is definitely a state where leading up to this, you had people who were going to be looking at specific counties, counties like Broward County, that has a history of sometimes elections not going as planned, even as recent as the 2018 midterm election that ended up leading in the Broward County supervisor of election resigning. So we'll keep looking at how things move along here in the state.
All right. Thank you all so much. Let's take you now to CBS News Special Report. And welcome back to CBS News Election Headquarters in New York. It's coming up at 10 o'clock in the East, 7 in the West. And in a matter of seconds, the polls will close in 4 more states, including Iowa. That is one of our notable 9, the states that could decide this election. Iowa has been reliably Republican. Biden came in 4th there in the primary, but the Biden campaign believes that the state of Iowa is in play. It is still too soon to tell which way the battleground states will break tonight and control of the United States Senate.
And I did this shit smooth, so y'all don't even know what just happened. So let me break down what just happened because it was some cool shit. So my main camera went down just now because for some strange reason it said the battery died, but it doesn't have a battery is plugged up to like an actual power cord, so it should never die because it's plugged into the fucking wall. But anyway, it said that it died in the middle of a stream. So now I'm doing a stream, got a whole goddamn show, and there's no camera. So what I did was I pulled up some other shit, ran around, check all the plugs, turn the shit back on and off, and I got it back on. Now we back here, and I ain't had to stop the stream. I had to start over. This was some cool shit. Look, I'm just saying, things happen. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas need to join. Look, this is the problem. I'm going to need y'all to go join, become a supporter, join the group, become a part of this shit so we can get some money coming in this bitch because I need some help. I got shit turning off. I'm pushing all the buttons myself. I'm trying to get high and enjoy my time with you. And I can't even get high and enjoy my time with you because I got shit going wrong. I'm sorry. That's just how my day went today. How did your day go? Like, I'm just saying, goddamn. I'm just trying to enjoy. I'm enjoying myself and the goddamn camera turned off. I done did 1 million streams on this bitch. Ain't never had the camera turn off. That's plugged into the wall, nigga.
Somebody said it's Russia.
It is Russia. What's up, Tiffany Simmons? Hey, my girl Tiffany Simmons, she watching on YouTube. Hey, matter of fact, y'all go to YouTube and subscribe on YouTube because I would actually prefer if you watch the show on YouTube, youtube.com/IamJoeStone, because we need some help on YouTube. We ain't got no followers on YouTube. So we need to get that shit busting so we can get some of that YouTube money too and we can expand the show. But yeah, so yeah, nigga, I need some help out here. So could y'all please become supporters so a nigga can hire somebody to push some buttons. So all I gotta do is wake up in the morning and be Joe Stone and give y'all the best shit that I could possibly come up with. But anyway, let's get back to this new shit. Now I gotta figure out what buttons I press to get the shit back. All right, hold on. Okay, cool. Oh, hold on. Let me fix it. I love y'all so much. This shit fun as hell. Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that share button for me one time. Share it in some groups if y'all are in some groups. Y'all know y'all can show me some love. We growing the family. We gonna get back to checking out what the fuck going on in these streets, man. In these election streets. I'm in the comments. You're too hot, Joe. I've been smoking. 516-418-5645. Did I say that from memory? Oh, that was all wrong. Don't call that number. 516-418-5645. Call in 516-418-5645. Who did you vote for? Why did you vote for them? How do you feel about the election before and after? Just tell me what you think. We kicking it tonight. I'm vibing out. Oh shit. Hey, holler at, hey, look. Gabrielle Valdeva said she just subscribed. Thank you. And become a supporter, Gabrielle, because we're going to be doing a lot of extracurricular lives and videos. You niggas don't understand. I got a whole plan for this shit. Y'all don't even know how big this is. I'm hiring staff. I got to pay niggas taxes and shit. Niggas got to find health care for employees. I'm about to turn this shit up. They got us fucked up, man. Because I've been watching the game. Well, we kicking it tonight. Why not? I've been watching the game, and I just feel like I am tired of watching my people, my Americans, black, white, Latino, Indian, Mexican, be lied to. I'm sick and tired of it. There has to be somebody who is the arbiter of truth. There has to be somebody. Don't matter what they look like, who they may be, what they got to be somebody just to give it to you fucking straight. To tell you what to look out for. Because these niggas is trying to do everything they can to screw you over. And it don't matter if you Democrat or Republican. They not for you. Our government was sold to major corporations a long time ago. You were just a currency. You were not their employer. You are not the one they're beholden to. That is the reason why I don't spend a lot of time chasing corporate media. I got a big following. I get a lot of views, been viral, been shouted out by everybody in the world. I could probably go get a radio job or some other shit. Or go sign up to be on Vice or some shit. But why when I could be Vice? I don't want to work for Vice. I want to be Vice. Fuck them niggas. Anyway, my point is that I don't want to be beholden or controlled by anyone. The reason why we are doing supporters badges and subscriptions and we're doing the donation shit, not because I need the fucking money, but because if you pay me to give you the facts, then the only person that I gotta make happy is you. Ain't no major corporation to tell me to spend some shit for Joe Biden or spend some shit for Donald Trump or to say it like this or drop these videos because we want to get them to do this. They know what they doing. This shit is calculated. I do this shit for a living. You think I don't know? I look at this shit for a living. Half my day is spent learning. That's all I do all day is learn shit. And study and read and fucking watch and think. I should not be getting high during the show. I'm in this bitch just talking. 516-418-5645. My bad, guys. I'm in this bitch just high and talking. I should not be smoking during the show. I am not built for this shit. All right. Because I'm in this motherfucker cooking like I'm just by myself. Ty, why you letting me go off? Ty just being quiet. Ty, you can't let me go off. You just let me kick my shit tonight. Ty, like, you just gonna do your head.
Listen. I am also indulging and reading each and every comment you have. Your people are wild.
Oh shit! Look, I'm trying. I don't even know if I can smoke on Facebook and YouTube, so I'm over here leaning off camera so I can hit. But yeah. I'm also, hey, look, they're about to legalize marijuana. Look, one good thing is, if Joe Biden win, he better fucking legalize marijuana day one. Nobody should be going to jail for some fucking grass, fam.
I'm trying to... Personally, I feel like he's going to make it worse and then kick it off to Harris, and she's just gonna lock everybody up like she's been doing.
Now I know exactly. Y'all want to know exactly what's gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen. I got this shit down to a science. I got this shit down to a science. I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. Ooh, y'all just watching me get lit. Y'all just watching. Hey, we watching the world burn tonight. That's the name of the show. Watch the world burn with Joe Stone. So we're going to get back into everything in a second. But I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen. All right. So this is what's going to happen. If Joe Biden wins, the plan is it's not going to be about drugs anymore, or at least not about marijuana. They're going to decriminalize it. He's going to go down in history for that shit. Act like he was always this progressive when we know he wasn't. But anyway, that's going to be cool. It's going to be dope. What's the bad part is, the next thing that happens is, we're coming for your guns. Oh, they coming for them bitches. And it's going to be a war on guns. That's what it's eventually going to escalate to, is a war on guns. And the thing that bothers me about black people voting for Biden, and I'm not knocking you if you want to vote for Biden or if you did vote for Biden, but I'm just telling you what the plan is. You may be okay with the plan. You may be 100% okay with the plan. Or the plan is not worth Donald Trump being your president. That's your prerogative. I'm just letting you know what the plan is. But it's going to be a war on guns. Because we need a war on something, right? We had there's always a war. America needs a war, right? We had the war on terror. We had what the fuck was the other shit? The war on fucking infectious disease. We had a war on, now it's the pandemic. There's always something for us to fight against, right? And the next thing is going to be, and they tried the gun control thing. It didn't work. Luckily, Donald Trump was in office, so they didn't do the gun control thing. But it's going to be a war on guns, and this is why it bothers me that black people vote for Joe Biden, because when they start a war on guns, they're not going to the suburbs. That's stupid. They're going to the hood. They're not going down to the suburbs to go fuck with them white boys. No offense to my white boys. I love y'all. But they not going to fuck with y'all. They not going to go step on your doorstep. They're not going to go. That's their homeboy. That's the sheriff homeboy. They went to school together. No. they're gonna go to the place they always go, to the fucking poor, the minorities, and in the ghettos. And they gonna fucking do the exact same thing they did with the war on drugs with guns. So when your hoods get pillaged again, and in fucking 10 years when we look back and we be like, oh my gosh, we didn't know that the war on guns was gonna do this to black people. Yes, you did, because I did it with the war on everything else. The poor will always suffer. They want to stop inner city violence. You think they're gonna go to fucking the suburbs to pick up guns? No. So just know that you ask for it. Because whenever there's some new laws, they don't get applied equally. And you say that you are against the system. Half of the people that are Black Lives Matter supporters are not voting for Donald Trump. Right? Because they say that the system is systemically racist. This is what they say. But if that is the case, then why are you handing over your liberties to the system that you say is here to oppress you? So this system is oppressive inherently. But you're voting for the people that want to increase the system's control over you and your liberties. The same liberties that your ancestors and forefathers fought and died for, bled for, protested, marched for, hung from trees for. They're going to take your guns. And they damn sure going to take them out the black people's hands first. But you're going to give it to them. So I don't know. That's my problem with Joe Biden. That's my voting issue. Now, maybe you don't see it like that, or maybe you think I'm wrong, or maybe you don't care, and that's perfectly fine. We can all feel how we want to feel. I don't have a preference on how you feel. I am just concerned with the fact that if you say that the world is the way you say it is, how can you vote in that direction? Because that terrifies me. But yeah. They said Joe out here preaching right now. Ty, you just be letting me go off, man. Look, I think Ty done got high and went left. I think I'm just bitch by myself.
How did you go left? We chilling tonight. I'm over here indulging with you.
Oh,
and some of your people in the comments are indulging with you too.
Y'all should never let me get high.
They know the right.
I'm in this bitch just high, nigga, just talking my shit, man.
Why, man? This is a night too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck it. But yeah, so I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't even know what the fuck. Oh, let me play some shit, man. I mean, this bitch just talking. Look, I know y'all would have watched this shit. Let's see what's going on. Let's speed up and see what's going on right now.
Very shortly after the polls closed. But specifically in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, all of the early and absentee ballots, they were stacking up and they could only start being processed today. And by processing, that means they're reviewing the outside of the envelope. Once they've validated the ballot, they remove the ballot from the envelope and only then can it go into a scanner. So there's going to be a natural delay in reporting a lot of those early and absentee ballots in those 3 states, whereas we're going to get the election day votes earlier in all 3 states.
Mm-hmm. David, I have a question about our whole system and ballot counting and how we vote. This just seems insane to me that we're sitting here.
Oh, look. She's saying what I just said. Listen, it looked like she's about to say what I just said. Check this out.
3 hours later, 4 hours later, and we can't get we can't get a count. Do you ever envision a day where there's a uniform count in this country?
Well, it certainly would be nice. We do have to remember that we're trying to count 150 million or so ballots in just a few hours, and that's really hard to do.
And the reason why it's hard to do is because you have an inefficient system, dumbass. That's what she's saying. She's saying the system is inefficient. It's not that it can't be done quicker. It's that you aren't implementing the correct technology or methods to do it, and you don't have a system that has been duplicated and replicated throughout the entire country. One system. You have multiple ones operating independently. That's fucking stupid. It's 2020, nigga. We got the internet. What are y'all doing out here? First of all, the fact that we voting through goddamn mail. Who the fuck uses mail? When the last time you sent a letter? Fuck out of here. You would think that they couldn't make it easier to vote. But think about it like this. Do you think that in 2020 that there is no way that the government, with all the resources and all the greatest minds of the United States in technology and business and logistics and cryptography, and with all the power that we have amassed through our spying techniques, that you don't think that they couldn't? This goddamn thing went dead again. What the fuck is going on right now? I'm in the middle of kicking my shit. Okay, I'm about to play this shit. I'm going to get back to it. She about to say what the fuck I'm about to say anyway.
Process that's being run by millions of volunteers. But, you know, the advantage that states like Florida, for instance, have, and North Carolina, is that the laws in those states allow those ballots to be processed, the early mail ballots to be processed prior to Election Day. So they were ready to go. We're going to get results, nearly complete results from those states tonight. Whereas Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, they didn't have laws that were as flexible and amenable for election officials to process these earlier.
All right, David Becker, thank you. And as he points out, done by volunteers, maybe 150 million votes. Democracy takes time. It does not mean that the process is rigged or that there's something of fraud going on. It just takes time to do that. Also, an update for you right now. CBS News can now characterize Texas as leaning toward President Trump. There's a lot more to come, including projections and the state of the race. You're watching CBS News 2020, America Decides.
The biggest names in politics.
Whoa, that's news. Do you think that the president has the authority to send in active duty troops?
Face the questions you want answered.
Did the CDC let the American people down? Tell me about the decision. When was it made? Who made it? What is the next area that you are concerned about? What does that mean for the risk of reinfection here in the United States?
You bring up a very good point, Margaret. Margaret, that's a great question.
Every time I start kicking my shit, the camera go off. They ain't never did this shit before. Why is the camera going off tonight? That's weird. I just unplugged that bitch and plugged that bitch in something else.
And reach for the stars.
516-418-5645.
Yes, it's my
516-418-5645.
But wait, there's
yeah, you can call in again, Chris. My bad. Call in, man. I'm in the comments, baby. All lives matter. Black, brown, white. I'm rolling. Kevin said for sure it's 2020. White dude's face. Software issue in Gwinnett, Georgia. 80,000 votes. Y'all saw that. I put my ballot in by pigeon. Hey, Terry, y'all just funny shit. I put my ballot in by pigeon. They know exactly what they doing, or any other color community, right? This goddamn, you know.
The biggest pitch is going to be the economy.
Our politics don't have to divide us.
No, don't tell me losing Texas.
Healthcare is an animating issue for voters.
This is why we're here, to help make sense of the most important issues in America.
Thank you for helping to bring clarity on election night.
Watch Red and Blue weeknights at 5 on CBSN.
You said what?
This could be the noise that was ever seen. It was a noise happening when you were playing the last video, but it went away.
Are going to get worse. They already are. Firefighters struggle to contain over 600 wildfires.
I don't know. You were spilling something.
It's hard to find a place that has not been affected.
Hey,
behind me, you can see that we are in the eye wall.
Look at become a supporter. Shit's real out here, goddamn. Go to my page. You can be a supporter. Okay. So let's look at what live election results. We're about to tune back in real quick because I'm tuned back in. I actually want to know what's going on. Let's do this. Now, this is crazy. I have the fastest internet connection in the country. Check this out. Okay, what are they talking about? I'm not even playing no sound on this. So let's see. I don't care about none of this. They ain't talking about nothing. I don't care about none of this. Ty, what you looking at, man? You find anything? Oh, here, let's see what they're talking about.
Carolina. So we're seeing some small victories, but how the map is going to be moving at those margins is really what we're going to be watching as we move up toward the Rust Belt.
Well, the race in Iowa is a toss-up. Now, President Trump won the state back in 2016, but this year his support among voters with college degrees slipped. So, Caitlin, how did the two candidates' campaigns differ in that state of Iowa?
That's right. The president would go to Iowa and campaign on the...
That would be a significant change. Arizona is a different place, in part also because we've seen tremendous growth in the suburbs around Phoenix. It is a much more diverse state. It is less white, more Latino. Now, it's an interesting dynamic here, right? Because we've already talked this evening about how Trump has overperformed with Latino voters in Florida. But the thing we have to bear in mind is it's a different kind of Latino voter. In Florida, it's primarily Cuban, Venezuelan, Puerto Rican. In Arizona, it's predominantly Mexican. And so the dynamics of those two states, Florida and Arizona, are very different. But it does bear watching. If, in fact, we see the vote close in Arizona, it will be because Donald Trump has performed better with Latino voters in Arizona as well as
Tiffany
in Florida
McDonald,
than was originally expected.
Let's wait. Hey, Camden. Hey, Camden is funny. Camden say his weed too loud. Camden say he just be asking Ty to be cutting her off. I be asking Ty questions and I just cut her off. My bad, Ty.
It's all right. It's cool. It's cool.
My bad, bro. It's just one of them nights, man. Tiffany McDonald. It doesn't matter who wins. Neither president has the best interests of the people. So either way, we are fucked. Tiffany, you're probably fucking right. And Tiffany, thank you for watching on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, please go to YouTube and subscribe at youtube.com/IamJoeStone. We could use the subscribers on YouTube because we're trying to grow the following over there as well. So if you don't mind, please go to youtube.com/IamJoeStone and subscribe. Even if you watch the show on Facebook, if you happen to be on YouTube and see your boy, click on holla at me. We can do our thing over there too. The same thing. Terry says he is high as fuck. No, but I just realized, like, bro, I really fucking love this show, man. This shit is fucking fun as shit. All right, let's watch TV together.
But Dr. Chen, we also should remember that Arizona was, of course, the home state of the late Senator John McCain, and Senator McCain's widow, Cindy McCain, absolutely, completely abandoned Donald Trump and backed Joe Biden in this race for the presidency. Would that have had much of an impact there?
It's possible. John McCain as a figure was revered in Arizona. His brand of maverick politics, not willing to closely align himself with the views of one party or another in certain situations. He definitely is a figure who carried some weight in Arizona. We'll have to see what happened here. You know, if it was a function of there just being more Democrats because of population growth or because of people who may have been inclined to vote for Trump but didn't because of McCain and what both McCains, both John McCain and Cindy McCain, did not hide their feelings about Donald Trump. So we'll have to see if that happens. But so far, at least in the evening, Joe Biden.
I don't know what is going on with this camera tonight, man.
Every day, the financial world goes through dramatic.
Drop a commercial in the middle of my shit, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a good night. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty much done, guys. I thought we was gonna last a whole lot longer, but at the end of the day, we're not gonna get the results tonight. Now, I think that's probably why people wasn't too concerned. See, they be fucking with my stream, bro. And look, this is the thing. It ain't like I don't have, like, this is the thing. I literally have AT&T fiber, nigga. I have the fastest internet in the country. This shit's so goddamn fast, I can't even use it all because the technology and the shit that I got to communicate with shit that they got ain't even fast enough to handle how fast this shit is. So, yeah, it ain't me. Anyway, Ty, anything you want to kick to the street before we get out of here, man?
Yes, sir. No matter what.
What you gonna say? Did you just hang up or something? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Ty, I don't know. I can't hear you. I think Ty phone died, bro. Ty was high too. Ty was high too, y'all. I did cut her off. Okay, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. The best family on the internet. See you guys next time. Chicka, chicka, bang, bang. That is not the fucking slogan.